Welcome to Inouye Smart Solutions. For the Salesforce Quickbooks solution, this is the first of a series on configuration. This is the overview. The overview starts with the help and training guide. You may find that under Services, Training and Support. In this case, help and training is available in three formats: HTML, PDF, and ebook. Now I've already loaded down ebook, so let's take a look. You can see the table of contents on the left-hand side and the related detail on the right. Where we are under Featured Solutions is the Salesforce Quickbooks. Step 1, create custom fields in Salesforce and Quickbooks. Now there are mandatory fields required in both applications for the solution to integrate properly. So for example, under Account Record, we have QB full name and QB last modified. Under Opportunity, QB last modified, the same with the product record. Additionally, you can see the type of field, in this case text, and 210 characters is the QB full name, whereas QB last modified is date and time. Now as you scroll to the bottom here, you'll see additional fields, but these are for additional selections that we make in the configuration as we go along. That will be explained in a later series here. Now under QuickBooks, you can see there under Customer, there is a custom field named Account ID. If you select vendors, account ID, and if you have physical inventory and you selected inventory items, objects, then item code. So let's go over and take a look. I'm now over in Salesforce where I've logged in. In order to create custom fields for the mandatory requirements of the solution, let's go under Setup, under Customize. We can see Accounts, Fields. Now this will show you the standard fields, account standard fields that come with the solution. Let's move down and let's look at the account custom fields. So I've defined some custom fields here. For example, QB. Where's my QB? Full name and QB last modified. So you can see I've defined these. Text 210, and this one's a date and time. Let's take a look at those. So in defining these, going through the process, you can see QB underscore full name underscore name. But the API name is what we'll be looking for, and that's what we always work on. So when you define custom records in Salesforce, it's always the API name that you'll be copying and pasting. Now these are internal, so you won't be, but other new custom fields you need, you would be highlighting and taking this over. Okay, that guy right there. Now, so I've done that. Let's go back a little bit. It's the same for QB last modified. Let's go over to QuickBooks and look at that mandatory field. Let me log on. And in QuickBooks, under Essex Manufacturing, let's edit the customer. You can see we have under the tabs address info, additional info, payment info, and job info. So under additional info, you can see account ID. In fact, you can see binding criteria because this field's already been created, defined fields. And you can see where I've typed in exactly as it is in the help and training guide, account ID, in this case customers. If I had vendors, employees, I'd be checking those off. But this has been defined and you can see how it's being used. This is actually how we bind this. So that's a first step on the configuration. It's the overview. We'll be taking as a second series going into the creation of the solution itself with the objects, and then in detail what objects are selected, the configuration parameters, and how to address them. Thank you.